Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show. Today, I'd like to welcome Cristina Morrell, the National Account Manager for Coro, the sponsor of the Top Gun Show. Cristina has a very strong, well-established presence in the channel partner space, serving in management roles for well-known companies like Fusion Storm, Jive, a LogMeIn company, UJet, and now Coro. Cristina is recognized as a dedicated, supportive, strategic, trusted advisor, as well as a true partner. Cristina has a track record of growing her partner's business through new technology while ensuring their vision remains intact. She's helped many partners achieve double-digit growth, some growing 200% or more in a given year. Cristina has received top awards, including President's Club winner from 2014 to 2020. Cristina, welcome to the Top Gun Show.
Well, thank you, Steve, for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you on the show. I know that you've been waiting a long time for this.
I've been waiting my whole life, Steve.
That's great. That's great. Well, hey, Cristina, let's start with your background. You know, you're a seasoned veteran in the indirect sales channel. Why is the indirect sales partner community or channel important to you?
Well, so Steve, the reason I can say is that before the master agency even existed in the world in the early 2000s, I was already out there building a brand, and I was selling Pac Bell pagers and Pac Bell phones, right? Little wireless phones. And one day, Pacific Bell decided that they would create a channel. And because I sold the most, or our company had sold the most pagers and Ronald McDonald phones, we were named one of the top of 250 partners. So being the number one partner chosen, I knew I was on the right trajectory to my career. So starting with the master agency world, being one of the first, I started at the inception of where this all began. So those relationships that I forged, it has been almost 2 decades, and they're still my relationships to this day. And that is the most important thing for me, is to make sure that I'm providing the right information, the right strategies, the right ways to, market yourself in the industry today. And that's what I love to do. And any chance that I get to take myself into a level of a new product set that people are looking to get into, how exciting is that to be able to offer your vast experience to those partners and the relationships that you're building?
Very nice. So you started, it was 20 years ago, you started at age 16 as the Pac Bell pager girl. Love it.
So half my life, Steve, has
Love
been
it.
in IT.
Love it. Love it. Well, hey, talk a little bit about, because I've known you at different companies over the years. What brought you to Coro?
I have to say, with the way that cybersecurity has developed in the industry today, I started in the UCaaS space in 2013 with Jive, and I branded and marketed that organization, and we didn't really exist. We had a very small piece of the marketplace. So after almost 8 years of being in UCaaS, what was the next best thing? What was everybody gravitating to? It was CCaaS. Oh my gosh, I was so excited to learn a new technology that same excitement I was able to bring to my partners. And then, okay, well, CCaaS gets a little oversaturated. What's the next best thing? It's cybersecurity. The biggest thing about cybersecurity in the landscape of that particular technology is everybody hears about it. It's like a buzzword. Everybody wants to get into it. They don't know how. So what brought me to Coro was the technology, the platform, the community that they bring to the table, the fact that there's an organization out there that really wants not only their internal, community to succeed, but the channel as well.
Yeah, that's really true. 2022, that's what all my partners at AppSmart are talking about, is security. Not just one aspect of it, but the full suite of like what you guys provide. So great move on your part. Tell me just quickly, what's your sweet spot at Coro? What's the customer profile look like?
So, I always have thought in my life with a lot of companies that I've worked for, that is a big question. What is your sweet spot? At the end of the day, there is no sweet spot. It's what the customer and what the partner are looking for to be successful. So Coro looked at the industry and saw, your enterprise, your SMB teams, right? Or your SMB size customers, and what they could do differently in the marketplace to make, they took a gap, they saw a gap, and they wanted to learn, they wanted to fulfill that. So we're built for the lean IT team. Our product is an all-in-one solution, and it's built to where you don't need to have a single entity, single person monitoring all day long. We do that for you. That is the uniqueness of Coro, to not have to manage the network. We do it for you.
Nice. Very, very nice. Good answer. I love it. Well, congratulations once again. And Cristina, I've known you for a lot of years now, and I know you are a big fan of the Top Gun show. And I know that there are millions and millions of people watching you right now. Why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about maybe one of the items on your bucket list? Now, I know one of your bucket list items is to get a Top Gun show coffee mug. I think you have one.
I succeeded.
What's another item on your bucket list?
So, I have my items on my bucket list. I think my most important thing that I love more than life itself is, a lot of people know, but I want the rest of the world to know as well, is I have a love for deep sea fishing.
Whoa, I didn't see that coming. I didn't know that. Like what, like marlin, or what do you deep sea fish for?
So the most exciting fish to go out there basically is what is running out in front of, like, where I live in San Diego. And last year was the bluefin tuna. And to go bluefin tuna fishing is a bucket list item. And I know this because we had several events last year, and there were a lot of hesitant relationships that I have in the partner community, thinking, wow, I have never been on a boat before. I don't know if I can handle it all day long. And everybody handled the boat just fine. And they got off on the deck with their big, giant 50+ pound bluefin tuna fishing. And the rest is history.
Wow, that's great. Well, we need to put one together for AppSmart Sales Partners, Southern California. My daughter lives down in San Diego, so I can kill two birds with one stone. I love that. I love deep sea fishing. What a great bucket list item. I love it. Well, Cristina, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be on the Top Gun show today. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, myself as well. Thank you again. I'm completely honored to be on this show, Steve.
Right on. Thank you. And thanks for watching, everybody.